Welcome aboard the Bitcoin Express. My name is Chase. Let's get to it. In today's video, we're going to talk about Web 3.0 and the 3 benefits that it provides. Now, to understand Web 3.0, we need to go through a quick history of the web. It all started off with Web 1.0, which was very basic websites, HTML, very static. They didn't do much. Over time, eventually, we reached Web 2.0. Now, Web 2.0 included videos, images, graphics, chat rooms, and it really made it user friendly. So that's where we are today. Now we're going to talk about Web 3.0. So Web 3.0 will have some additional and beneficial features to the user. It'll allow them to control their data. There will be decentralized applications. And this is the world that we're moving towards now. Now the difference between Web 1.0 and Web 2.0 versus Web 3.0 is that when it came to Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, the protocol, the technology that it was built on did not gain value. The creators of the technology, they weren't the ones that made money. It was the people that built on top of the technology, on top of the protocol. So that would be, for example, companies like Google, Skype, Facebook, Twitter. Now with Web 3.0, it will be a little different. Right now, the protocol that most people are using in the blockchain space to build decentralized applications are Ethereum. I'm not saying in this video that Ethereum is better than the other projects such as EOS or Neo or Cardano, but it is a simple fact that developers are building on Ethereum. Now, when it comes to Web 3.0, there will be decentralized applications, and just like companies such as Google and Facebook and Twitter were able to build upon the internet and gain value, these applications, if they are successful, they will gain value as well. But not only will they gain value, but the protocol itself, so in this case, let's say it's Ethereum, will gain value. So that's different than what I mentioned before. The protocols that the internet was built upon, Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, they didn't gain value. It was the companies that built on top of them. But when it comes to Web 3.0, decentralized applications, it will be the protocol itself. So that could be Ethereum, it could be Cardano, EOS, Neo, or one of these other projects. And then it will be the applications on top of that. And there are so many things that can be on the blockchain, that can be decentralized. It can go anywhere from insurance to real estate to advertising to diamonds to art. And I do want to mention, not everything needs to be on the blockchain. We hear the word blockchain and we think, everything needs to be on blockchain. It's this big buzzword. But the question you really have to ask before deciding to put something on the blockchain and make it decentralized is you have to ask if it actually has a purpose. Does it need to be decentralized? And I talk about this in a previous video. Go through my videos, you'll find it. I talk about not everything needs to be decentralized, but for the things that do, it's very important. Now, here are the 3 benefits of Web 3.0. So when it comes to Web 3.0 and decentralized applications, it will allow smaller players to enter into the game. So no longer will we live in a world where the tech giants control everything and own everything. And the reason why small players can get into the game is because through a decentralized application, they'll be able to offer a reward. So it'll be like a financial incentive, and this will cause people to want to get in early to a project because they'll say, I can get into this project and there might be a financial benefit to it. And if the project is good, I'll make money. And if the project is bad, I'll leave, I won't use it anymore. So what this does though is it actually creates even more competition, and it makes us advance further because no longer is there just a few people fighting it out. You can have everyone in the world competing to make the best applications. And this is really how we get to the next level, when people are competing against each other and everyone has an opportunity. Now, the second thing that's important about Web 3.0 is that there'll either be no or fewer middlemen because you're using technology, because you're using computer code, because it's decentralized, you're removing that middleman. So of course, very simple, this makes anything you're using cheaper, and that will be cheaper for you. So again, in the future, any application that you're using on a decentralized app, it likely will be much cheaper, either due to fewer middlemen or no middleman at all. And the last thing that is very important for Web 3.0 and decentralized applications is that there will be less internet censorship. Many places in the world do not have the freedom that I have over here in America, or if you're listening, you live in America as well. We have that freedom to go on the internet, look up, get information. But there are countries in the world where the internet is censored, information is censored, and this is one of the most dangerous things that could happen. If you ever read the book Fahrenheit 451, it was essentially a horror book about a story about people burning books, burning knowledge. When you don't have access to freedom, access to knowledge, this is one of the worst things that can happen to a country or to a society. So there you have it. Web 3.0, why it's not here yet, it's in the works. Right now at the moment, when it comes to Web 3.0 and the protocol, Ethereum is the one that most people are building upon. And when we do have Web 3.0, again, we're going to have those three benefits. Smaller players can get into the game due to financial incentives. There'll be less or no middleman, making everything cheaper for you, the user. And the last thing, there will be less censorship. I hope that you found value in today's video, and if you like my content, I want you right now to go down below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.